Yo, yo, hey, it's your boy Matt, aka Morqix. I'm here. It's Monday night. Today, or actually yesterday, was my first day that I hit 1,000 followers on my SoundCloud. So I wasn't sure what to do, but I did want to try and give something back to the fans, and I know a lot of my fans are also fellow producers, so this might be cool to do. I'm gonna spend the next hour just making a track from scratch and just see what happens. So yeah, here we go. I guess I'll try and walk you guys through some of my process as I do this. Start off with a synth. Just mess around. Actually, a lot of times, you know what I like to do? I like to just, if I have a melody in my head, I'll just put the notes down. I like to type them out. I've been without a keyboard for a while, so I've actually gotten accustomed to doing it this way. And let me tap myself a tempo real quick, 2. All right, let's go with that. We'll go 90. All right, waste no time. I think I'm gonna go with a 3rd grid here and just see what I can do. I think I want a root note of, say, let's just say E. E's tend to come out really good in that low range area. So if you're having like a song that you want heavy bass, E or F sharp, those 3 notes have actually been proven to hit the hardest and give you that like heart chest feel like when you're playing live. I think this knowledge was passed down to me through actually Bass Nectar. I was talking to him one time and he actually told me this. Let's see. Let me put this. Okay, well, shit. I'm looking like a noob right now, but I'll get into the groove. All right. Alright, so I got myself a little melody, and it's just kind of playing around. I didn't even really have this in my head at all. It's just sort of just from playing around. But let's see. Now that I have like the notes and stuff, I might go in and actually try and mess around with a synth. Let's see. I'm gonna hit that. I'm actually gonna put it on a loop. I need to actually fix this second. I'm not liking how those last two are hidden. Alright, sorry, I'm kind of messing with that a little too much. Let me just go back to this. Oh, that's actually pretty cool right there. So like getting a little bit of a stereo effect out of that. I love that. Let's see. Just gonna go ahead and brighten this up a little bit. And then there's some nice stuff in that mid. Actually, I'll save that for Ableton EQ. Alright, let's just go with that for now. Yeah, just go with that. And then maybe I'll just do a quick EQ. I like to always just do this immediately, get it out of the way. So the way I choose where to cut off, because I mean most things most like higher synth and stuff like this, you'll just want to definitely cut off at least by 100 hertz to leave room for the bass. But I'll even cut up to like the lowest fundamental frequency, which you can see it's like right there. So I mean you could cut. I'm actually going to leave a little bit more in there, but I will try and accentuate these a little bit, just a tiny bit, and then. I already boosted the highs in the actual synth itself. Let me see. Actually, what I want to do is I want to turn this into a mid side and actually get some of the highs, a little bit of extra high out of the side. Yeah, and actually you can hear it. This will actually bring out that chorus effect going right through the side and this in the middle, in the mid-range there. That sounds really cool. Alright, so enough with that. I'm just gonna name this Pluck. Y'all should always be naming your stuff, man. I work with some producers and they just don't name or organize their stuff, and it just such a pain. Organize your stuff. Alright. Alright, I think I'm just going to go straight to a beat. Sorry, I might actually be working kind of slow for some of you, but I promise I'll get into the groove here soon. This is the first time I've done this, and yeah, it's totally new. Putting myself out there. This boy Wonder Pack is awesome, by the way. Just got it. Apparently I should have had it a long time ago. I don't know, man. I've kind of been gravitating towards some of these like dirtier kicks lately. These like old school kind of hip hop kicks. I mean, they sound even a little muddy to me, and I'm used to producing very clean stuff. But for some reason lately, I've been gravitating towards this like nice grimy kick. You'll hear it. It's like, hear that? It's nice. All right, I'm gonna pull out an EQ. Here's a trick that I always do. Y'all probably do this too sometimes. It helps because a lot of the stuff you hear, a lot of the problem frequencies come out in the low end. So I always take a low pass and just like run it down into the bass, and you'll hear like when you just don't need to hear something, you know. That's a lot of you want some of that. I mean, and maybe you just want to leave it all, but sometimes I'll cut out like down to 30 even. I know it doesn't look like you're cutting much, but it actually trims out some of the stuff you just don't need. And since this kick is already like super saturated, I'm just probably not going to boost too much, but I may cut the mid, because me, you know, as a clean, liking that clean sound, I still can't give up my tendency to kind of drag down mid-range muddy sounds, so I'm going to take that down. I may even turn up the highs there. Alright, we got that kick. I even color code these things, man. I got like a color for everything. I just like to keep it that way for some reason. Since I'll just choose like a nice tropically color. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely feeling like summertime is like hitting us right about now, and I'm feeling it. So I'm just gonna go to town here. And I want a swing beat. Actually, I need a hat or something just to like set the tone or set the pace. Or sorry, a snare. Oop, definitely not that. Maybe I'll do a snap to begin. That'll do for now. If I want to switch it out later, I always can. I just need something to fill that area. I don't like hearing it without, and I need something to like, yeah, fill that area so I can know where to put my kicks. So yeah, I want that swing beat. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, I am on triple grid. Sorry, kind of failing on my, oh, that's why. So I kind of cut, you see how I kind of cut the tail off that kick right there? I feel like it might be better just like that in the beginning. Maybe I'll bring it back out again for the drop, but it's nice and tight, like the snap. Actually, yeah, I'll keep this, but then I'll get rid of that one. I don't know. Could be better, could be better. Alright, I'm on the clock here, I gotta hurry up. You know what? I'm gonna go straight in and just try and make a drop, I guess. See, no. Can't get stuck in one pack. So, Boy Wonder, sometimes I tend to use my new packs. Alright guys, this doesn't look very organized, but I promise you it's in the works. I am planning on organizing this entire library. It's just gonna make my life a lot easier. Alright, let's see. Where do we go? Where do we go? Man, I just got these new ones though. Hold on. Let's go for... Nope. No nightmare. No nightmare this time. Let's see what Sam Galliotry's got for us. Nope. Alright. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna go back to my original. Shit. It sucked. Alright, that's closer to kind of what I'm looking at, but I'm not even sure. Just gonna roll with it. And my fades are doing that thing where it automatically cuts. You can actually turn that off. You're right. Unselect, create fades on clip edges. Didn't know that for like the longest time. I feel like such a noob. God damn it. Alright, and you can never just use one snare, right? If you're still using one snare, then you're just back in the Stone Ages, let me tell you. You gotta be layering. So I like to find one that's like my punch, right? Like that's a nice punchy sound. And then I like to choose like a clappy one to go over that. Like, let's see. We got any claps? We got any claps? I'm all up in the wrong spots. Hold on. Oh, man, see, this is what happens when you don't have a good organization going. I feel like I've been trying for a while now, and I've got shit piled up since like 2008 in this thing. It's insane. All right, Thomas Penn, come to my aid. Give me some clap. Give me some clap. Not like that. old-fashioned search. Boom. Okay, here we go. See, this is what I was really trying to do. I label like all my drums claps, and then I pull in all the makers to those claps and just keep those going. It's just a lot. So there we go. That's nice. That's gonna fill in that top range. It's already got the reverb tail built onto it, and for ease of use, I am just gonna drop it in. Normally I'll create my own reverbs and stuff and do all that, but for time's sake, I'm gonna do this. So I want that punch to punch right through, right? So I'm fading away enough space to make it so that you're really just hearing the high-end reverb of the sound of that clap. And then, yeah, fade it out. Kind of like how it... All right. Alright, and then sometimes I'll even like to try and throw something in with some texture, but I don't know about if it'll need it for this. Let me see. Let's see. No, those are all kind of in the same range as that high end. Let's go back to some more snare verbs. I keep going to that damn boy Wonder one. Alright, so these crunchies are pretty cool. Oh, yep, that's nice. I mean, you've probably heard that everywhere, but I'm going to use it. Not naming my stuff. Alright. These are drums, they go up here. Alright, so I was gonna use that. I'm just gonna use the like either the intro to that or let's see. Excuse me. Alright. Maybe I will take actually some of this. So yeah, I want this to hit a little bit harder, so I'm gonna turn the volume down in that intro or in that lead up tail. And then maybe this is too much. I just like how like it's got a little splash or something to it. So I play it like solo by my punchy one too. And see immediately you don't even need that part. It's really just like this kind of texture-y thing I'm looking for up here, so that'll be good. Maybe I'll actually play it every other, and I'll put like a different one there for some variance. Different one every other hit. Oh, yep, that one's good too. Alright. Alright, we got some splashes. Foley. I don't know who came up with the word Foley, but it's kind of weird. Alright, that's cool. Whatever. Oh, you know what though? See, I was trying to make it so that, yeah. So on this next, yeah, we're gonna do every other one is gonna be like, you'll get one of these yellow ones and you'll get a blue one. So let's see. go. Starting to sound right. All right. And yeah, we'll just really vary these up. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this sound. What I'm gonna do is duplicate this, and I'm gonna hit through some presets. Let's just see. Cause hey, man, we don't got time. You ain't got time to be designing your own sounds. Well, yeah, you should. You really should. But I'm gonna mess around. Oh God. Nope, nope. Stay far away from those. Far away from those. So I want a pluck. Alright, that's actually kind of cool, but I want to edit it. It's got the delay. I don't want that. Let me get rid of that. And then it's not, yeah, I need it to like pluck down a little bit harder. Alright, that's pretty dope. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. I wasn't really liking that. Alright, I got the melody. Oh, didn't. It's my snap. I thought I already had a snap up here. Nope, I didn't. Alright, we got some stuff here. Alright, now I'm gonna open up one of my new favorite toys. East-West. I don't know if y'all have messed with this before. East-West. I could probably go for a whole hour explaining to you what this is and the greatness of it, but they have, it's got like so much like of the most high quality orchestral sounds and just like world sounds, drums, instruments. It's got everything. Like you pay a monthly subscription. It's like $30 a month. And you get all this stuff at your fingertips. It's called East-West Composer Cloud. It's amazing. So I'm gonna get myself, say, all right, let's go non-conventional. I kind of want to go back and check out some, well, all right, I do want to have a bass sort of string going on. So let me see. Synth bass? No, not synth. I want some real stuff. And that's the thing. Another thing I've been doing lately is adding like actual instruments to things. I feel like it adds people just want to hear instruments. So it's a good thing to have. All right, I'm gonna just mess around. Cello. It's taking a while to load. All right. All right. See, this is like legit. It's not low enough for me though. Alright, I'm gonna go to Hollywood, strings, gold. I'm gonna go to basses, long, powerful system. I'm gonna try this. That'll do. Alright. And I'm gonna snag the chord. I'm gonna start building the chords from these actual notes that I played earlier. So let's see. So that's the root note is E. Alright, so I got the root notes of the bass down. I definitely want to turn it up because I'm not hearing it that well. Or, you know what I'll do? I'll just compress the hell out of it. So I'm only getting it out of my right ear too. I wonder if it's because... Alright, I do want a pulse. Well, I'll do that afterwards, but I kind of want a wavy, like, pulse feeling to this to give it that, like, summertime, flowy vibe type feel. Let me see. So let me add more notes on top of this now, because it's good as, like, a root thing, but... Alright, I'm actually going to keep those bass notes as bass notes there, but I'm actually going to duplicate this and then break out some higher strings, because these low basses, they don't go down, or they don't go high enough in octave that I'm looking for. So full strings, let's go long. Hey, let's try the tremolo one. I don't know what that'll sound like, but it might be cool. Yep. Let's just mess around. Alright, that's way low. Doesn't sound good at all. Alright, so another thing I'm going to do is affect the velocities of these. So I forget where I learned, I think it was actually in a tutorial for East West and how to play string chords as if you were playing them by, you know, to give it that human element. I mean, obviously you should stagger these notes a little bit also, like kind of throw different ones. Although this is not a pluck string instrument, it's more of like a violin, so you're not going to have too much staggering going on, but one of the velocities is definitely something. So, like, you know, progressively going up the scale, you just progressively take them down in velocity. The highest note should be playing a little less than all of the others, and that just gives you like a feel that, well, you'll see. Alright, that sounds like... Alright, so I'm just gonna finish this real quick. I like how that one goes up there. I'm just going to keep these to 3 notes, I think. Alright, so remember when I was talking about putting like a wavy kind of swell, or I guess I want to do an LFO, and I could do like a sidechain with the kick, which I may do in certain parts of the drop, but instead I think I'm going to use, what is this thing? LFO tool by Serum, or by Xfer. Let me group these. Throw an LFO tool on there. I use this sometimes for stuff like this. So I got a little something, you know, down. It's nothing crazy yet, but you know, it's all sounding a little too familiar too. You know, I've probably heard this beat like 1,000 other times, so there's nothing special about it. But you got to start thinking broad. You know, like what else can I add in here that's gonna make this different and stand apart? Sometimes you end up just making some stuff you just want to make. I don't know, but this is. I'm gonna try and find some vocals. Let's just see if I can find some vocals that I want to use, and then I can maybe build like a vocal rhythmic type thing to show you how I sort of do that. I'm gonna go new sample. I got some like in my head stems from Virtual Riot contest out right now. And I just like the quality of her voice, so I'm going to take it, but I'm only going to use it as like a tonal type instrument. Well, alright. Let's see.
All I can hear is your voice in my head.
I'm already hearing some sounds that I like, so like alright, so now you can kind of already figure out how I sort of do this, but taking like a sound here, a sound there, and then, you know, piecing it. And this just comes from experimentation. Literally, it can't be in your head because it's all random. Yep. I like to get different vowel sounds in there too. Just, I don't know. It's cool. It feels natural, but. Like that. I'm gonna take that. See, I wanna kind of just mute that.
I can hear is your voice in my head.
And you know, the way I'm doing this is kind of sounding like, I mean, you're probably going to be able to tell. They would, you know, the vocalist would be able to tell that this is their voice, especially since it's already in key too. Let's just see what happens though.
In my head, in all I, in my head.
This definitely isn't bright enough either. It's a good quality recording, but it's just not bright enough for my liking. Let's just do something. Man, and I use this plugin every time, I know, but I just have to use it. It's Waves CLA vocals. There's a widener in there that I just love. I can't get away from it. Just the automatic. I mean, it has everything a vocal should have. So like reverb, delay. A lot of time I'll leave that reverb on, but I'll turn it down because I don't need much. But I will turn the stereo up, and then I'll turn the. I guess I could leave a little delay on there, but I definitely don't want to compress any further because they're not really a dynamic vocal anymore. They're kind of just chops. So. Sorry, I'm zoning in, folks. I gotta do this. So I hit warp so that I could go in and affect the pitch with the pitch envelope. Probably turn that to Complex Pro. Although that changes the, I like to turn these down. That'll get you your side, I want to do transpose and then so some of these you'll see, and I'll start to like do some fading and stuff like that to make this cooler. So you really gotta just warp. Hey, if you don't get the right sound out of what the sample gives you, try and stretch it. You know. Doesn't sound good because it's on beat. I definitely actually want that delay on now. So these ones at the end here, I'm actually gonna put them on their own. All the way up to there. So I'll take away these, and then because I kind of want to use these as like maybe delayed out or reverb out or something. I don't have much time left probably. I'm gonna keep going though. So see. Yeah, so probably is gonna need like some sort. I mean, this we need on top of the strings. I'm kind of bouncing around, but like on top of those strings, we need some sort of like synthetic strings. So I like to bring in like just some really basic saw chord synths that I filter down, and yeah, you'll see. Take the long, and this is where you can expand on the chord too, so like you can maybe add some different like notes into the chord that you didn't add before. I gotta get in here, fix this. See, it doesn't really need to be anything like that special, but I like to, well, let me add a little detune. Starting to get like a little bit of a click there. I think I need to reduce how fast that come down. I think my vocals and my strings are super loud right now. I've definitely got some leveling issues going on. God damn it, can't click. I'm losing my sounds here, so I need to like get more organized already. Pluck. Alright, so this is the pluck we stuck with. We actually got rid of this one. So you also notice that I'm working way into the red. I usually just disregard that at first while I'm initially working, because I'm not out to try and master a song right now. I'm just trying to get an idea out. Alright, so I'm going to add another bar. I'm actually going to add a bunch of bars, but I'm going to work on this part right now. Just to give the illusion of some sort of progression, I'll take away the drums here. So what kind of editing we can do to this too. That's kind of cool. thing that I might want to affect later on. So I configure and then add saw. That adds like the parameter there, so you can go and edit it for ease at least. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll do like a little bit of the decay too. I may use that. All right. And for fun, I'm gonna take a little line of just this and then automate it. Alright, now I think I need to get into a bass like super fast, or else I'm just gonna be wasting. I feel like I'll waste a sesh if I miss the bass. Alright. Let's see, what should I use? You know, everyone's using Serum right now, but shit. What should I really use? Should I go for some old school? What was it? Damn it, can't think of it. Guys, it's really late for me. What am I looking for? Reactor. Where is it? Did I not get Reactor back? This is a new computer also, so. No, it's in here. What am I thinking? New computer, new organization, still getting used to it. I'd used the same computer for like 7-8 years making music, so I'm just still not used to things yet here. Man, there's a lot of cool sounds here. I used to use these like I used to like make dubstep, and I used to use these sounds a lot. They were really cool. People weren't using them a lot at the time. That sounds stupid. I like that fat duck. I like that sound, but I don't like that little like frequency that's coming through. It might be this formant. Yeah, I think that was it, but I'm also hearing something else I don't like. What's that like? There's like a high. Maybe I can just cut that out. We'll see. It's definitely right there. Maybe I can notch it out. I'll have to play the right notes. Also, that kick is feeling weak now. I think that's more of an intro kick. I'm jumping everywhere, guys, I know. Alright, I'm gonna use one of my own kicks here. Just because I know I've made it in the past and I know it's pretty decent, so I'm going to work with it. It's more of that bouncy sort of kick. And like as I add things here, everything like the snare and everything starts to sound weak now that I add like a big kick to this thing. So in the end I'll probably go and I'll break it up, you know, like I'll break this track down and to like small, lighter increments or lighter segments for the intro and stuff like that. But this is totally like randomly placed, I think. But I kind of like placing things randomly sometimes. And right now there's no variation in the kicks at all. It's literally just straight through, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm still gonna cut it down. And also, I know here. I think I need to get a side chain in here. Compressors. I saved the old compressor from Ableton like 8. I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but something changed like after 9. These 3, like I think on the newer version, like if I hit upgrade, yeah, see how it just changes to peak, RMS, and expand? It acts differently than this old one. So I like to keep this, and I like to use FF2. For some reason when I use it on side chains, like it just totally works better. It doesn't have like this click between the sounds. Now since this is already a plucky sound, I still want to keep that click in there, but I want to duck it every kick. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna get a bass or like some sort of drop, and then I'm gonna call it quits. I know I've probably gone over my hour, and Canada's probably mad at me, but alright, what do I want? I want some horns. I want more natural drums, but I think I'm gonna go with samples, so let me just find some horn. Let's see what Boy Wonder has, because I haven't explored those yet. Fucking figures. Alright. Nope. I'm looking for... Oh god, that's ugly. Let's see what it affects. Horn effects. Fucking A. See, I made too much dubstep in the past. I have all this shit. I need to clean out. Oh yeah, this will definitely have some goodies. Or maybe not. What? Oh my god, what? Alright guys, nope. I'm not doing it then. I'm gonna use play. Sometimes, the sample digging just doesn't work as you want it to. I'm gonna go with the play again. East, west, play. No, hold on. Sorry, I need to stay focused here. It's bass that I need. So, alright, I'm probably just gonna, I don't have much time left at all. I'm gonna try and see if I can find like a cool preset that I can edit down real quick for fun. It's probably not even gonna work, but I guess with that attitude it won't. Good God, what? Okay, what? What's going on here? Jaws. Yeah, I don't think Jaws is gonna give me what I need. Man, we'll see. Those are all plucks. I need some basses. Alright. Oh, that's more dubstep shit. Jesus. Animals. I know Animals is also crazy dubstep stuff. Maybe I'll get lucky. It's kind of sick, but yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for. This is what scrolling through presets does. It traps you. You gotta have the time to build your own stuff. Nope, this is shitty, guys. Sorry. It's late and I'm feeling noobish. Sometimes you don't have good sessions, but alright. I think I might continue this as a two-part thing because this is not working out right now. But I think what we've got here is pretty decent. Play it through one more time just to hear it. Yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna have to resume this tomorrow, folks. This was really cool, even though I didn't get far. Sometimes it takes a while, and I am under a little bit of pressure doing this for whoever watches, if anybody watches. Anyways, signing off, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Appreciate all the love. Yeah, definitely be watching out. I got a lot of new stuff coming out soon. A lot of collaborations with people from across the world. I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Peace.